Hello everyone, welcome back to Nigeria Tea Blog. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I hope you love it here. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always tuning in. You're a real one. Let's get into today's video. We got a lot to discuss. So you guys, the wedding cake is about to fall. I repeat, the wedding cake is about to fall. I think it's a bit too soon to call it sha. But do you guys remember the marriage pair double K that entered the house? They said they were going to come into the house, claim that they were single. Well, the wife Kassia is already on another person's radar on day 2, and you guys, this guy is actually showing that he has interest in her and is moving around with her while the husband is sitting unbothered, not knowing Toby Forge from the Steez pair is about to take his wife. Let me get into the conversation they had. So Toby asked Kassia what he needs to do to make her ease and my girl was like laughing because she knows to talk at first, but eventually she says she likes men who are good looking, fashionable, intelligent, respectful and kind. You know, that's her own ideal man. So Toby Forge actually agreed that kindness is actually really important and asked if she was kind and respectful, and she said yes. He then asked her if she loves God, and she said yes, she loves God, but she's not perfect. Then Mr. Toby told Kassia, usually I won't be doing this. I really don't get attracted to people easily. It's just something that attracts me to you, but me, I just want to be friends first. Then Kassia asked him what's one unique thing about him, and Toby said he puts others once before his. Then Kassia compared him to Kelly Ray. She was like, that's her husband, and she said her husband too is a people pleaser. Like the way Toby is just talking to her, he's just talking to her in such a calm way and showing he has interest in her, but he's claiming he wants to be friends first because, you know, we're just 2 days into the show. It's a bit too early to be liking anyone Timo at this point. While Toby is talking to Kassia, she's replying him. In her head, she's probably screaming, where's my husband? Oh, your husband is in the closet trying to pick what he's going to wear to Toby and Kassia's wedding. Both of you's wedding. I just like how she found a way to add her husband into the conversation, but I can actually put my money on the fact that Kassia is not going to break and fall for Toby, only if she and Kelly Ray have agreed to some things being on the table. Because, you know, if you guys are going to come into the house claiming that you're single, there's some things that you guys have to agree on. How do you guys feel about this? Let's move on to the next topic. People have also been talking about Onyeka from the Chika's pair. They've been saying that Onyeka is doing too much, but I'm like, is it not those people that actually do too much that you guys end up liking? And as she's doing too much, she's in our faces, people are talking about her, so I'm very, very sure people are going to be voting for her this Sunday. They're going to be voting for her trial this week, so I don't think that's really that bad. Also, she's getting to know people a lot. She's actually talking to everyone, and people are like, why is she doing all of that? What kind of question is that? She told you guys that she wants to steal strategies, so of course she's going to be talking to people and she's going to be in people's corners. But I just hope she's going about it very carefully, because it's going to be obvious to other housemates too that she's doing said too much. So she should just tread carefully, you know, get the information that she wants to get, but do it in a very smart way. Also, voting has started, and all housemates pair, aside the better pair, they won an immunity challenge, and also the custodians Ndi Nne Pair, they are not up for eviction, but all other housemates, that's the many 12 housemates sabi pairs, they are up for elimination. So who would you guys be voting for? Me, I'm voting for Nelita pair. I think I can vote for other people, sha. My main pick is the Nelita pair. I've also really not been hearing anything about the Nelita pair. They're not saying anything. They really need to speak up more, because if you are not speaking up, the viewers are going to forget you. What is going on? The viewers are going to forget you. You need to speak up. You need to speak up so that people will remember you and they'll talk about you and all those things. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think about all these Big Brother updates that I'm giving you, everything we discussed already, and let's move on to the next thing. You guys wouldn't believe what Burna Boy just pulled. If you remember from my last video, if you haven't watched it, what are you doing? I mentioned that Burna Boy announced that his album was going to be dropping by midnight, which was July 30th, 12 a.m. July 30th, 12 a.m. comes around, no album. What's going on, Burna Boy? People were already surprised that it was releasing out of nowhere. All of a sudden, it doesn't drop the album. It didn't even drop a single at least. He just posted new album, no sign of weakness coming soon. Boy, you could have just done that instead of telling us that the album was coming. There was no way you got people excited and on their TPs just to announce the album name. That's just stupid in my opinion. Even if he was not going to drop the album, at least drop a single. He did drop a snippet, but A snippet is different from a single. We can't really listen to a snippet like multiple times. It wants to continue to roll over this shock value, and let's see how it turns out in the long run. I'm very sure his album would have still done pretty good with dropping it by last midnight, but a proper album rollout is much better. Like me, I prefer that. Burna, you need to give us the album date. This album is coming soon is not going to cut it, because it could be tomorrow, it could be next 3 months. So you guys, he also did preview a new snippet called Empty Chairs. Let's listen to what Burna Boy had to say on the track.
If you're born, you be victim of profiling. If you know be politician and you manage get rich, go down, you the victim of society. Head of the blood, and I'm a sold out shows, looking for empty chairs.
So this actually sounds pretty nice. It sounds like typical Burna, which is still good, but I would like to see some exploration on this new album. I saw some people's comments and they were like, this is the same way he approaches all his songs, that it's the same flow, it's mid, blah blah blah, all those kind of things. I do get where they're coming from, but some artists will be like, if it's not broke, why fix it? You get. But I know Burna Boy is very versatile, and I hope he gives us something new for this album. A couple of artists have been giving us new sounds this year, and they've been swinging either good or bad. I'm not saying it's necessary for him to do a new sound, but I'm just saying it would be nice to see something else. Like, he has put out like 7 albums, 2 EPs, 2 mixtapes, and this will be like his 8th album, so I'm very sure there's room for exploration. Anyways, you guys, that's all I have for you in today's video. Tell me what you think about everything I have discussed in the comment section below. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.